Joining us now, conservative lawyer and Washington Post contributing columnist George Conway. George, how damning is this for the former president, do you think?
Well, the special counsel already had Trump dead to rights because we knew this tape existed in some form. But to actually hear a former president of the United States committing a felony, probably multiple felonies, on audio tape while laughing about it is something I think it's just stunning. And I just don't see how. I mean, I can understand exactly why Trump's legal advisors think that this really changes the complexion of the case, because I just don't see how a jury is going to, I don't know how you can explain that in front of a jury. I mean, he's waving around a document, he's saying it's confidential. It is almost by definition one of the most confidential things you could possibly have, which is, you know, the off-the-shelf plan to attack a potential enemy of the United States of America. I mean, that's very, very valuable top secret information. It's something that the Iranians would probably pay tens of millions of dollars for. It's something that they, you know, that if it ever got into the wrong hands, it would lead to the deaths of American servicemen if the Iranians were able to prepare for an attack and they knew what the attack was going to be, if they knew what the options laid out in this Pentagon document were. It is just, and how the fact that he is just so absolutely cavalier is, I mean, it's just sociopathic. I mean, this man has no respect for rules, no respect for the lives of other human beings, no respect for the country, no respect for the Constitution, no respect for his duties. He is a sociopathic criminal, and this is just another nail in the coffin it's just another thing that's going to put him away.
Yeah, I just played the video of the former president last week to Bret Baier downplaying these documents, calling them articles and newspaper stories.
Yeah, he's a lie. He's just lying.
Yeah,
he's lying.
What's so interesting about this is how, I mean, this is what he has continually done, which is, you know, he lies, creates a story, and then that story gets debunked, and then he creates a new story based on the information that's out there then, and because he can't stop himself from speaking, he'll give an interview with that new story, and then that gets debunked, and then he'll come up with a new story.
Right, and no, it's a totally, I mean, I once wrote a semi-humorous piece in the Washington Post when this first came out last year about, you know, cookies, and he's saying he doesn't have the cookie jar. Oh, you put the cookies there. The jar is mine. The cookies are mine. And the story changes from moment to moment to moment. I mean, it's like the narcissist's prayer, which is, if I did it, I didn't do it. If I did it, you made me do it. It was okay anyway. I mean, the endless lying, and it's like an onion. You just you peel his lies, and you get more lies.
How much of this undercuts the former president's legal argument that he could declassify anything whenever he wanted, which was the argument they were making early on, a lot of his supporters were making early on? He acknowledges he could have declassified it when he was president, but now no longer.
Yeah, and he knows that he didn't do it. He knows that he can't do it now that he is no longer president, and he's telling them, "Oh, this is off the record. This is confidential. Look at this." And I mean, it's manifestly top secret, manifestly still classified, and that doesn't even matter under the more serious charges that have been filed against him under the Espionage Act, because that doesn't even require the material to be classified. It just requires it to be sensitive national defense information, which unquestionably the plans to attack a foreign power that's secret national defense information and quite sensitive.